So you got strings you were saying you have today, and maybe some of the non-sanctioned social leagues. What else is working for you guys? You're a couple, about 8 months in. What are some of the other things that are working for you at the center?
I mean, honestly, we're doing a lot of things that we just have kind of always done. We're
Hmm.
doing it's in a smaller community, so more traditional experience. We're just doing, office parties and birthday parties and moonlight
Yeah.
bowls, all those
Hmm.
things you would find in a traditional center. So
Hmm.
something that we are doing that's different than our other centers is we have a better kitchen with an expanded food service. So that's a first
Nice. Yeah.
a thing that we're trying.
Hmm.
And then we're also getting ready to reopen the bar aspect in this we've had bar sales, but we remodeled the bar area and we're trying something really interesting. We left 8 of the original lanes with those pin setters.
Okay.
So it's a 24-lane house. We put strings on 16, and then the other 8 we left with the traditional pin setters.
Okay.
Well, actually 7 now because you can't the kickbacks don't fit next to each other.
Oh, okay.
You lose you lose a lane. So,
Interesting. Yeah. You
um,
learn something every day.
we put our new strings on lanes 9 through 24, which have become 1 through 16, and then
Yeah.
we lost lane 8, which we
Okay.
ended up naming our bar area the Lost
Oh,
Lane.
I like that. I like
Lane
that.
Yeah, lanes 1 through 7 have become A through G.
Okay.
And we actually pulled out all the scoring and everything down there and are just offering it as an extension of the bar for parties and things. Keep your own.
Yeah. Oh,
Not
okay. Like old school.
Yes,
Very cool. Hmm. And
but it's actually getting ready to reopen in November, so we'll see what
okay.
happens.
Yeah. I'd be curious to hear how people like that, because I know there's still centers out there, not many, but still people who do that, and it's kind of like a old timey experience kind of thing.
Right. So we're
Mhm.
definitely going here. This will be a fun thing. Come out with your friends and drink some beer, drink some
Mhm.
bourbon, have some food.
Right.
This is not for your competitive bowler. This is for
Right.
fun.
Hmm.
So we're gonna try this new thing and see how it goes. And we've
That's
got
really
a
cool.
I got a pool table in there and just going for a real nostalgic feel down there.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's really smart. I mean, I think most centers are seeing a pretty good wave this year, and just kind of a upward trend. And I think that kind of retro theme is one of the driving factors. Just people like that. There's just not many things like that you can do today.
they don't. And it's really interesting in bowling centers because people aren't necessarily looking for a real sterile feel. They like them to be personal.
Hmm.
They want them to be updated and clean and nice, but they also want them to have that hometown.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
character. Yeah.
exactly.
Hmm. Yeah.
And they really people tend to become attached to a particular house, it seems like. So, they get used to having my kid had their birthday party there, a whole league there.
Hmm.
They're very attached to their specific place and
Right.
they but not too much change.
Right.
Just
Yeah. Right. Yeah, you got to do it slowly. Yeah. No, that's really cool. And I like that you guys are going bigger on the food offering, because that seems to be a trend too, where people want like a real meal, not just like, soft drinks and a pretzel. They want like an actual quality meal when they're bowling, I've
it,
seen.
right.
Mhm.
Right. So we're keeping sort of, typical things that you would expect, nothing too fancy, but really
Mhm.
good quality, cooked fresh.
Mhm.
All
Yeah. And then I guess, and you said the bar hasn't started yet, or you're still doing some things at the bar, but the bar area is not open.
part of the bar has been open, but we haven't opened our retro lanes or our pool table yet. We're getting ready to open those in
Mm.
November. So
Very
it's,
cool.
you can go down there and get a drink, but
Mhm.
it hasn't
Mhm.
had the extra entertainment aspect added yet.
Right. Okay. Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 5 of them a week. Subscribe to get more and to keep learning about what's working in the bowling industry. I'll talk to you then.